Hi, Pisces Moons. Thank you so much for being here. I am Divine Femme Care at 144. Very happy, grateful, and blessed to bring you this reading. This reading is designed for those who have their moon sign in the zodiac sign of Pisces. Unlimited to anyone who should find this message or should this message find you. For your reading, I will be doing a 3-card spread, love, money, and you. And then clarifying those 3 cards. And then following with an overall card coming from the Enchantment, Everyday Enchantment Tarot deck. For this round of readings, I was also guided to share the lives of very beautiful and talented women from the Jazz Age era. This came to me out of the blue. I can't even remember what, it was a minute ago, but I can't even remember what I was doing. I don't even know how this happened. I just went with the flow of things. Miss Bessie Smith came to me. She even came to me last night. I did attempt to do your readings sometime like super early this morning. And I didn't get it done. But I did get it done. I just, there were some things and there's reasons why it didn't come through. But in the midst of that, when I went back to lay back down and watch TV, I was watching Dynasty. And Diane Carroll, her role on that show, she has a family member that she went to go visit that she hasn't seen or hadn't seen in quite a while. And her name was Aunt Bessie. And I had to, I said, what did she say? I said, did she say Aunt Bessie? I'm like, oh my God, that's just too close for comfort. But then I realized, it really isn't. It's super dope and super magical. And I said what's up to her, thanked her again for her presence and for the fun and the magic that was being brought to me at that time. It was just super awesome. So that just gave me the support and the message to know that, I am on the right path and following my guidance and listening to my intuition and doing what's best. This definitely, I know for sure, is going to help others. I also feel, too, with these women that came through for these rounds of readings are all about women who are very strong, powerful people that have played a major role no matter where it is that they have been, where they've been located, how far they got, just with their presence, they made a very huge impact and stood up for a lot of things, stood for a lot of things as well, especially with Miss Bessie Smith here. And feel free to do some research when it comes to this beautiful woman here. Very intriguing story. I'll leave a link in the description box for you if you'd like to check that out. It was a pretty cool story. And as we know, anyone who is given a story that's told by another is not going to be the full story of, what this beautiful woman here knows for herself and her truth. But just to know the ideas and what it is, the facts of what it is that she put out there and what she did represent, this just being totally major here. So I'm going to read a little portion here from one of the references that I did find. And this coming from the African American, it's the National Museum of African American History and Culture. And it's just a little read here. The reference that I'm going to put in the description box is a completely different source. But again, feel free to check that out. And if you're interested, I encourage you to do your own research. Miss Bessie Smith was born in 1895 and went on to a different realm in 1937. She was a blues and a jazz singer from the Harlem Renaissance who was remembered as the Empress of the Blues. And then there's a little part down here that kind of caught my eye, which I thought was really cool. Smith incorporated the hardships of being Black working class in her lyrics by singing about poverty, racism, and sexism on top of singing about love and female sexuality. While some, such as the Black Swan Records, labeled her as rough, Smith's ability to channel her personality and life experience into her voice is what made her stand out. And this is also an opportunity to give thanks and honor her and to bring about her presence once again, so that whatever I can do as a spiritual leader here can help amongst others here to make a difference in their lives, to know that, if you're following your truth, staying on a path of integrity, continue to keep going and believe in yourself. All right, so with the deck that I'm going to use for your Love, Money, and You cards, we have the Nine of Cups come through as wish fulfillment here for you. And no, I was not getting that as indulgence. I do feel it's just an everyday, not an everyday thing, but just a natural part of the Piscean life when it comes to those indulgences, and it being absolutely okay. I do feel, I say that because intuitively we know our boundaries and can make the conscious choice to avoid that. So I'm not getting that here. I am getting this being about wish fulfillment here. Because I know I'm getting a lot of celebration. There being great wine, great drink, even beer. I'm just seeing a lot of happiness, joy, cheer, and celebration. Having a lot to celebrate, as you may have gone through yet another cycle that may have attempted to bring about a Ten of Swords, but I do feel a lot of you are transmuting that energy of the Ten of Swords that has been pretty common in closing certain karmic cycles, and the tables are now turning for you. Nines are about completion. Cups is your energy of water, and then also Cancer, Scorpio, and a Fucus. This is very strong independent energy here too with the 9. Connected to the 9 of Pentacles, I'm getting great stability here too. So because you've done the work, this is the hard work paying off is also what I'm getting here. Eight of Pentacles also being right before that 9 energy, the 9 of Pentacles. 8 of Cups too, with the energy of walking away from anything that's been anything that's been emotionally unfulfilling. All right, so I'm going to move these decks out, and then we'll reshuffle this deck here. This is going to be the clarifying deck here. Congratulations. That's awesome. 10 of Cups is after that 9. Pisces moons. Let's do one more. Okay, so let's get your first card for love for Pisces moons. One card for love for Pisces moons. Okay, so I do feel I'm just getting this being about self-love. Turning the tables on any stagnancy connected to love when it comes to you. And this being about nurturing and taking care of yourself. With the 9 of Cups and the wish fulfillment, I am seeing this being a blossoming energy of a transformation. Into a butterfly. But this is your card here. I do feel that this is about you leveling up, being this hangman energy and being connected highly to divine, and having the internal knowing for yourself that you create and manifest what it is that you want to see for yourself. So I'm getting this being a part of that in the meantime, in between time mode, where there's been a walking away of what's been emotionally unfulfilling for you. and receiving wish fulfillment because you've done so. But as you're receiving wish fulfillment, I do feel that this is about a healing process. With the 3 energy from this 12 here, I'm also getting a 3 of Swords energy where there was some hurtful situations, possibly connected to third party. And this just being a part of your purpose to really take a stand for yourself, to love yourself even more, but to also be the force against there being a lack of integrity when it comes to love and what love really truly represents and how it's just being completely thrown around and taken advantage of and disrespected too, completely being dishonored where there's no integrity in the relationships, with there being so many Three of Swords energies that's been coming through since I've been doing readings. It's a complete disservice to what love really means. So I just feel that this is about a pause here that's taking place for you so that what it is that you really truly want for yourself can come in. Again, this is a card of Pisces. 12th house energy here. And just being, I'm just getting you just chilling, allowing yourself to heal, being at peace, being happy, being dreamy. That 9 of Cup energy, having indulgence, loving yourself, taking care of yourself, you know, knowing what's best for you and doing what's best for you. And in doing so, it's going to manifest itself in the outer, as above, so is below. And I do feel that this is all going back to that divine light and connection that it is that you have. Let's get to your money section for Pisces moons. All right, we have the 6 of Wands here. What I'm also getting, I feel that this may be someone that you were destined to connect to because there's a hangman energy here, because you have decided to do what's best for you. I feel that any energies that are connected to you related to abundance, this being in your money section, just aren't feeling very confident about themselves. And this being projected towards your energy, where I feel it's also connected to the self-love that you have for yourself here because you know what's taking place outside of you. Once we get those clarifiers, I strongly believe it's going to show that this is an outer energy that you may have left behind with that 8 of Cups. For a lot of you, I'm getting this being a fated situation of soulmates that came together and someone making a choice to not honor it. And that's what I was getting here with the love energy here too. Just being completely dishonorable. And so with you having this divinity here, representing what everything really truly stands for and putting a stop to anything that's connected to toxicity. And because you're doing this, I just feel it's surfacing subconscious fears related to others outside of you that you have been in an 8 of Cups with and are now receiving wish fulfillment. And because you're in that mode of moving forward and doing what's best for yourself, any energies that wanted to possibly try to put a pause on any kind of love or money that you were to receive, they're not feeling as confident about whatever it is that they may have been trying to do to bring any kind of standstill or stagnancy here. Wands is fire energy, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, and Ophiuchus. See the 9 energy here. I am getting Virgo energy, so possibly a Hermit energy is coming through here too. This could be someone of high status or a celebrity here too as well. Going from the 6 energy to this 9 energy. 6 being connected to unconditional love, but I am getting it being about those turning tables where you're leaving behind breadcrumbing, 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, that's mainly what wants to come through. But the soulmate energy is also what I mentioned too, and that's 6 of Cups. 6 of Swords is about moving away from very turbulent waters, moving more towards calm waters. And so I do feel that with that 6 energy so strongly, and that being here, just being in reversal, speaking to what is no longer taking place connected to your finances. And the 9 energy being about the completion and you seeing wish fulfillment for yourself. The importance of that 9 of Cups that wanted to pop out as a popper card before this even started, I feel is that staple foundation energy for you to know your truth from within versus what others that maybe wanting to stay connected to you want you to believe about yourself. That 9 being right there, you are receiving your wish. And this being in your money section, no worries, man. No worries. No worries. One, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, and a Fucus. I'm getting strong Leo energy. Also, Aries energy connected to an Emperor. All right, let's go ahead and we'll move on to you. What do we have for you in your section here? Bing, bang, boom. We got the Empress right on top. That 3 energy being right here from that Hangman. I'm going to set this here. We'll see what's on the bottom in a second here. Okay, so the Empress being Great Magician energy, also High Priestess energy. This being the number 3 energy after the Magician of the 1. Actually, let's start it with the Fool. New cycle energy. Taking a leap of faith into new endeavors and new adventures. And that being a part of that moving away energy from the 6 of Swords, 8 of Cups. And then bossing up and gaining even greater tool because you have moved into a new cycle. And that being a part of some reward. So the Magician card, with that being the 1 energy, I'm also getting that being a part of the Aries energy of Emperor energy too. But I do feel that this is about what you're embracing for yourself here. As the Empress is all 4 queens, having all 4 elements to be able to utilize at their leisure in a very integral way, where they're able to create and birth new things. Also being very magnetic, highly attractive, very strong and very powerful. Gaining this title here because of, what it is that they've gone through. Being able to master all 4 queen energies to emboss this energy overall. Divinity energy, I'm also getting connected with that 3. And then the 3 of Pentacles, one who is able to cooperate and work together very well with others. Wearing that crown very beautifully and gracefully. And you're by the water. This is a very unique Empress card. Usually you'll see all of the elements surrounding the Empress, or some in particular. This one here is water. Your energy. You own the water, but the water is you. Let's see what we have behind here. All right. And we have the Ace of Pentacles. And I just feel it's connected to that reversal energy that wanted to come through. And what it is that you're leaving behind and saying goodbye to. I'm seeing the Rider-Waite Smith energy. I'm also, like, I kept looking at Bessie and how she's looking in that same direction. I'm like, what are you looking at? This is what she's looking at. This is what you're looking at. I feel it's that energy, the guidance that's coming through here. It's all in the eyes and what you're seeing. And that perspective energy and having greater perspective on why things have happened the way that they possibly have, connected to a situation here where there's no benefit. I do feel you've gained somewhat of a benefit here, but I just feel that with the Ace of Pentacles reverse, it's about an opportunity that is being missed, connected to abundance when it comes to you and it being connected to this energy that wanted to come through in your money section. No more being able to, like, what's that saying? Why buy the cow when you can milk the cow for free? No more of that. The end. Okay, and I just feel that that's a very strong statement that you're making as this Empress here. And gladfully moving on into newness for yourself and creating something new that has nothing to do, saying goodbye to the past and moving on into something that has nothing to do with the past. Arrivederci! And I'm looking at her waving. That's you. Again, being the Queen of Cups, strong water energy here. I love how that just kind of flowed all together there. Being in that water, enjoying your swim, knowing what it is that you put in, you're definitely going to get out, and happy to swim away from the bullshit. Happy to do this and waving goodbye and having no qualms about it either. I mean, what more can I say here? You're chilling and enjoying. This is the 9 of Cups energy, and there's that beverage, the indulgence of enjoying yourself and being at peace, knowing your worth, knowing your divinity, knowing that it's very important to do what's best for you. You've done that, being in this queen power, this empress energy, using the component of the queen here and having compassion and grace for what it is that you're leaving behind, wishing them the best, whoever that may be, as you swim on into what it is that you know is rightfully yours as your abundance. Free flowing. That's awesome. All right, I'm going to scoot these over. Let's see, let's bring these up just a little bit. Then we'll get to your clarifiers here. All right. Okay, I'm in that energy of using my left hand more here too. So some of you may be doing that as well. I just feel it's about being in that whole state of masculine and feminine, and not just utilizing, like you may be paying attention to certain or noticing, you utilizing just one side of your body, and then to bring balance in or using more of the other side that you may have been not using so much. That may be something for you that just came to me. Let me grab the deck here. All right, and we'll clarify the Hangman for your Pisces moons. I don't feel we really need clarifiers, but it's fun, so we'll go ahead. Let's clarify the Hangman. Ooh, that's my selenite. So we have the 7 of Wands, we have the Knight of Swords, and we have the Devil. And I feel that this is the transmutation energy of any kind of experience that you may have had connected to stagnancy in love. You've had stagnancy in love, and you're taking care of yourself, being in this state here of transformation because of this energy here, where I do feel, contracted energies, soulmates that were designed to come together with you, made the conscious decision to choose 3D and fought against a divine connection here. And by doing so, they were also very nasty. They may have been a little cruel. You can't put little next to cruel. They've been cruel, possibly with their words, possibly mentally here too. They could be an air sign energy with the swords energy here. And then being connected to that lower vibrational energy of the Devil here. This being a card of Capricorn, so that could be significant here too. The Devil card is a card of 15. That 6 energy is exactly what I was talking about with that 6 of Wands. And the breadcrumbing with the 6 of Pentacles, moving away from what does not serve towards calmer waters, the 6 of Swords, and the 6 of Cups of a soulmate. Soulmates is also what I'm getting. So dealing with this type of energy, coming out of this, and this just being about a glow up here, but a missed opportunity for whoever is related to this energy here, as there's no abundance that's coming through connected to you. No more free milk, because you know your worth and your value. Heavy toxicity. I'm also getting, I was getting obsession or addictions connected to this here. And just feeling more comfortable, someone being in that comfortable state of that 3D energy, because what feels good to them coming from a connection here with you, they may be fearing it or have feared it. I feel if they don't fear it anymore, it's too late, and you're making that very clear here. Okay, that was heavy. Let's go ahead and we'll get to your next cards here. We'll clarify the 6 of Wands in reverse. Arrivederci. Let's clarify these 6 of Wands in reverse for Pisces moons. Clarify the money section for Pisces moons. Clarify the Six of Wands in reverse for Pisces moons. Okay, let's see what we have here. So we have the Empress again. There's the Nine of Pentacles. The energy of that nine and the Nine of Cups connection of you receiving wish fulfillment, being great and stable, highly wealthy, very attractive, magnetic. This is double powers here. Ultra power of being an Empress. The Nine of Pentacles is also the Empress in the Minor Arcana. Oh, and this came out on its own, but I do feel that this is possibly the energy that you have decided to leave behind here and say arrivederci to. This being counterpart energy that's present here. I do feel that this is speaking about the leveling up of you here too as well. King of Cups can be one who has a lot of love from within, but they don't express it. They express it, but they're doing it in their own way. And with that devil energy and all that toxicity and the stagnancy, that's also part of this King of Cups, is what I'm getting here. But even that Hangman energy, it's a suppressing energy that I'm getting. And yeah, you're just saying bye to that. But I do feel that this is the energy, the outside energy. This being, you know, the energy from within yourself. And I feel too that because this has happened, you've realized that it's not, like I'm hearing, it's not me, it's you, is what I'm hearing. You know from within yourself that wholeness and what that represents for you. So if you're not seeing that from a particular energy here, I do feel that you do know and believe in yourself that because you've made the change and did the work, someone is, you know, there is someone that you will be connected to as a soulmate that will come through for you in the way that you have come through for yourself. So that's why you're in this state right here. Arrivederci here too as well. Here's the Ace of Wands, the Three of Swords. Oh, I'm sorry. This is the Knave of Chalices. This is the Page. Excuse me. The Page of Cups. But I was getting this energy here of the King of Cups and this counterpart energy. So we do have that present there. And this being about the indecision, the Two of Swords being right here connected to that stagnancy. But with that and the Page of Cups being here, I just feel this actually kind of speaks to what's from within this King of Chalices and how they may represent themselves as this King of Chalice, but from within, they're actually this page here. That being the energy from within them. And it not being a bad thing, I'm just feeling it being connected to the immaturity and not having the growth. It's exactly what I just said when I was getting this energy as the King of Cups here. So yeah, that just coming through. And I do feel that this may also be surprise energy for this person that you've been connected to, because there's no more Piscean milk that's coming out for free here. So we'll leave that there. Let's get back to what we have here. But you see what this King of Cups is in between. The counterpart energy here for you as this Queen of Cups. And what we have overall here too is them being surrounded by an overall Five of Swords energy. So this being the breakdown of what that Five of Swords really means. And possibly, you know, they may be doing it on purpose. They may not. I don't feel that you really care either way. But this is what you have decided to move away from. The next step from this 2 and this 3, creating the Five of Swords is the Six of Swords, moving away from what does not serve. 3 of Swords, painful stuff. I do feel that this is about a new start here for you, moving away from that 3 of Swords, being into this great stability and abundance. All right, let's clarify the Empress and the Ace of Pentacles reverse. No more burdens. The end of burdens here, putting it down. And I feel that seeing that reversal here of this 10, this being a 1 energy, and that ace being in reverse there too. What was connected here that appeared, I feel it's just going back to that appearance of that King of Cup, and you see that peek through of the Page of Cup there. Really having that from within, you discovering that it's a major burden, you know, and it's not really an abundant energy. And so you doing what's best for you and moving on, saying arrivederci. On the bottom here, I do feel that with this World card in reverse, it's just overall speaking to what's now finally coming to an end because you have decided to do what's best for you, where someone may not be wanting to let go, but you're letting go. This is another 3 energy, and also the end of a major cycle where we already have you as this Empress here starting anew here for yourself and creating your own abundance. Realizing you can bring this in for yourself. Let's get to your final card for Pisces moons. Okay, 9 of coins in reverse. And I just feel that this is about who may have been chosen. I feel this is the underlying energy that kind of played a part in what has taken place between you and a soulmate and why it is that you're moving on. With the green energy, I do feel that this person may be jealous or envious. It could even be that King of Cup, Page of Cup energy, where they're not feeling so confident about themselves connected to that 6 of Wands reverse, and not having great stability for themselves, not knowing how to maintain and hold on to what it is that they have and increase it in a way that's going to benefit them. And not just them, it's for the betterment of all, and just not being in that state. And they've been draining you, utilizing your energy, gaining off of what it is that you bring, because they're unhealed and in the state here, really being that page, that Knave of Cups, but having that outer representation of the King of Cups. A lot of suppression that they need to work through. Here's you again, and that's you. Queen of Cups again. A great giver, a very jolly, happy, majestic, kind-hearted energy. You glow wherever it is that you go, and who it is that you are surrounded by and who you surround yourselves with are very greatly affected by your presence. You can see the 2 energies here and how everyone else is just kind of grayish. You bring the light. This is your abundant energy and what it is that you bring. A lot of great joy, happiness, peace, serenity, highly intuitive, having it all, being very loved and lovable, and knowing how to fill your own cup, increasing on this in a sense. Say sa. Beautiful that you have this twice. Pisces moons, this was your reading. I hope that these messages were helpful, enlightening, empowering, and enriching here for you. Continue to touch lives in the way that you do. I thank you all so much for your continued love and support. Welcome to all new subscribers, and until we meet again, I wish you all the very best. Take great care. I love you. Peace.